Hey guys, welcome to a new segment of my channel, which is unnamed right now. So something that I'm really excited about is I'm getting these off in about a month. That's going to be awesome. I worked on a lot of things last week. For one, I think a lot of you guys would be interested to know that I am bringing down my debt by about $24,000 within about 2 months. Want to know how? Well, just comment down below, send me a private message or something, and I'll show you how. I know a lot of you guys are going back to school tomorrow. Today's Labor Day, so tomorrow you're back hitting the books and everything like that. And I remember when I was in school a few years ago, what I would do is I would actually procrastinate getting all my stuff early so that I walked into class and say, hey, sorry, I don't have any of my stuff, so I guess I won't be doing any work this week. That didn't work out very well for me. I never really did well in school, only because I didn't really care as much. But now I realize how important it is in terms of when you actually know what you go into school for. Something that you go into school for is really important, something that you really care about, and you want to make a big difference with it. But then again, society kind of gives you this all-encompassing way of thinking in which you just have to get good grades, find a good job, and that kind of gets to me in terms of people's progress and what they're really, what they can really accomplish, not only for themselves but for other people, and contributing to wherever they're interested in, whether it be science, whether it be math, accounting, health, bike riding, whatever. When I was in college, I remember finding about maybe 60% of the class dropping out. 60%. This astounded me, and I started to realize that people were really not interested in taking their studies. And I actually went and asked them, why, what's going on? What is your barrier in actually staying in the class in the first place without dropping out in the first 2 weeks, or even 6 months, or 2.5 months later? And a lot of the responses that I got was, I'll just take it, I didn't do so well, so many things, I got caught up with stuff, and blah, 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 blah. And, that's everyone's story. Don't be like everyone else. Don't sound like everyone else. And just be different. 98% of the people think the same. Be that 2% that thinks different. And it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. And you're going to be hitting a lot of this wall, this 98%, and getting 2% through, it's not going to be easy, but stick with it, and eventually it'll come through. And that's how a lot of the leaders there started accomplishing really great things. You ever think about if Mahatma Gandhi or Martin Luther King Jr. Went with the 98% they gave up, you think they would have made a difference like they did today? No, I probably wouldn't even be here right now. A quick tip that will help you effortlessly do well in school. I know it sounds weird for me telling you, considering I didn't do so well in school, but I actually found that the last few semesters of my school I did really well. And the reason is because I followed this technique, which is I help other people do well, and I was interested in them doing well and them succeeding. I did extremely well on my last semester by doing that. In fact, I didn't have to worry about my own studies because I was studying by teaching others how to study. So when I actually went in to learn something new, I would take the mindset of, first of all, how am I going to teach this to someone else? I did really well in programming. I didn't even like programming, but I did really well because I actually paid attention in class because I wanted to teach other people, especially in my class. I actually created a group of people that were interested in learning even more and going even farther and creating some new things, rather than just following the regular school system. So I know for a fact this will help you. Join a club in school or something like that takes an interest in what you're studying. And if you don't have time for that, you should probably be thinking about how important what you're doing is to you if you're not willing to commit extracurricular time. You guys ever get into that conversation of what you do? What you ask someone what they're doing, they tell you, and then they ask, what do you do? I do marketing. Well, I'll give you a resource that helped me figure out exactly what my life purpose is. It's very easy, and it'll be like an elevator pitch that you can throw at anyone, and it's so powerful because it really talks about how you help other people. Link down below. Watch it. It's about 10 minutes. It's a TEDx event video, and I know for a fact that you'll enjoy it. So I've set up this segment really well. I've done some research on vlogging. If you guys have any good ideas of a smartphone tripod, not iPhone, I don't like iPhone, I don't use it. I use an Android smartphone. If you guys have any ideas of mounting a tripod like that has at least about, I'd say, a foot in height, let me know. I need to figure out a microphone because the audio from this isn't very good right now. I know, just bear with me for a little bit, it's coming. I'm taking a challenge right now to help 5 people deal with morning sluggishness, okay? And it's on me, okay? So if it doesn't work, you get your money back. Because I've dealt with it, I've helped 2 other people deal with it already, and I'm here to help more. Sayonara.